Hey RealFam, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining. If it's your first time on my channel, my name is Nthabi and you're about to find out more about me today. So I've been on YouTube for a couple of years now, but I don't remember doing a get to know me tag. Can you believe it? I've never done it. So I thought, let me start with it today so that you and I could get to know each other better and engage better with more understanding, if you know what I mean. All right? So I hope you're ready. So yeah, let's get started with this video. All right, so let's get the most commonly asked questions out of the way before we get deeper into getting to know me, right? So the commonly asked questions is, okay, who am I? Where am I from? So like I said, my name is Nthabi. Nthabi TheMorningGlory. I'm originally from the Northwest, the Mahikeng. It was called Mahikeng back then, but now it's Mahikeng, right? In a small village called Zedza village. So your queen right here is a village girl. But now that I stay in the city, because I'm based in Johannesburg right now, I don't know if I should call myself a city girl. Am I a city girl? Do you think I'm a city girl? Comment down below and tell me if you think I'm a city girl or not. Anyway, I pride myself with where I come from. And yeah, that's basically that. So this get to know me tag, these are not specific questions that were asked by specific people. I think it was just, 2 or 3 questions were asked by other people, but most of them I'm just, kind of generated, obviously sourced them from the internet, but those are commonly asked questions. If you wish to actually do something like this, you can just search for that tag, question tags, and then you can just randomly choose whichever questions you want. So I chose 15 questions that I'm gonna talk about today. So the first question, what does your name mean? All right, so because I've got 2 names, I'll start with Lebogang. So Lebogang means thanksgiving, be thankful, right? It's all about giving thanks. That's what Lebogang means. And then Nthabi means make me happy. It's happiness. So basically that's that. And I'm always thankful and I always want to be happy. I'm always happy actually. Well, let me not lie. There are times where I get sad. I'm an emotional creature, but even when I'm happy, I cry. I get emotional. I guess it's tears of joy, right? Anyway, next question. Who did you look up to growing up? So my aunt, Rakgadi Kidi, so Rakgadi is in Tswana, right? Rakgadi Kidi, that's the person I looked up to. And the reason why I looked up to her is because I remember when I was still in high school, she invited me to come to a graduation ceremony. And that was the most beautiful experience ever because I was in high school, wanted to see myself being someone great like she was. I mean, she was a teacher at the time. She's now a principal. So I saw her doing great things for herself. And I also wanted to find myself in a position where I finish my high school, graduate, and just, create something great with my life. And something beautiful about this is that happened. That's what happened. And I even went to the same university that she graduated from. I graduated from that very university. You understand? So that is something that is very special and I'll hold dear for the rest of my life. All right. What is your favorite childhood memory? Oh my goodness. When, obviously in school, I think it was in primary, or in middle school, I don't remember. I would be very excited when we have to go away on a trip. And I know that the day before the trip, I would not sleep. I would be excited to see my mom coming back from town with all the nice things, chips, chocolates, goodies. Because right, when you grow up, you don't always get all those nice things. It's like occasionally and all of that. So seeing that was just super amazing. Seeing my mom having to pack for me and knowing that I have to wake up early and all that. So it was just super exciting and I couldn't sleep. I think it's because of excitement, but also the fear of not being left behind and all of that. So yeah, I think those are my quite my favorite moments. Yeah. Next one, what is your favorite code? This one is easy. My favorite code is my famous code. I have seen what hard work can do, and I know what more it can and will do. Yes, that is my favorite code. I live by that code. And when I say hard work, guys, let's not get it twisted. I'm not saying work hard like a slave, but put in the work and you will see the results. That's what I'm saying. All right, next question. What has required the most courage of you in your life so far? Okay, I kind of have two. And the first one is, from way back as I was still growing up. So I had to be courageous enough to stand up for my siblings. So my younger sister, which is the last born, she was not staying with us for the longest time. She was staying with one of our relatives. And I would notice every time when she goes back, like she would come to us during holidays, but when she has to go back, she would be very sad. She just wouldn't want to go back. And because she was very young, I can understand that. I mean, your sisters is not with you. I mean, your whole family, your brothers, I mean, like my younger brother as well was staying with us. So it was a bit difficult for her to deal with that. And I think I had to make a decision that, and just be a big sister about it. I mean, I have an older brother, but I had to be a big sister about this. And I had to confront my dad and tell him that, you know what? I'm going to fetch my sister. My sister is coming back home. She's not going to stay where she's staying now because she's just sad all the time. Whenever she goes back, she's sad. And I mean, she was young. I can understand. You young. You want to be with, even if, I mean, the family, I mean, the relative that she was staying with, they were great and all that, but you could see that there was something that was missing. And I was like, I'm not having that. I would rather be here with my sister. If she's feeling down, whatever, I will do whatever it takes to find out and just be there for her, as opposed to being called or just her being away and then having to wonder, is she okay? Is she doing okay? All of those things. So that's something that I had to do. And building a home for my family took a lot of courage. I had to sacrifice a lot of things. Meaning the lifestyle that I was living, I had to pause on it for a while. Come to think of it, some of the changes that I've made from then, I got to grow into that to a point where I outgrew those things that I used to do, right? So when I go to a shop wanting to buy myself new clothes or whatever, I would think of a pack of cement, how much it costs. So that took a lot of courage. And I have no regrets because that has really taught me so much in terms of managing my money right and having a plan in just everything that I do, which I think is something great. Everything that you do, whenever it shows you or it teaches you something, just count that as a blessing because it prepares you for bigger things, better things that are coming. So yeah, I think that also took courage. All right, what inspires you? The biggest thing that inspires me is knowing that there is a purpose for me in this life, knowing that whatever effort I put in each and everything that I'm doing, there's always going to be great outcomes. I'm inspired by seeing people work together as one. I'm inspired by the love that I see around me. I'm inspired by just progress and just a good mindset, intelligence, not just waking up with no purpose, not waking up without knowing what you want. I'm inspired by the work that I do. I'm a creative, and being in the creative space requires you to really have innovative ideas, always coming up with ideas and all of that. So color inspires me as well. Visuals inspire me. Nature inspires me. I love flowers. I love plants. I never used to be that person. but I am now because I see how much value they add. I see how rich they are. I see how they just become a part of us. I mean, when a plant grows, I mean, that was a seed at some point. And I would like to believe that we are also seeds, right? We are also seeds that God, planted to this earth to fulfill a purpose. So imagine a plant, it's planted as a seed. When it grows and it gets to be sowed in multiple ways, meaning one seed gets to develop 10 flowers. Imagine what that does to a person, or when you relate it to you as a person. Whatever seed you are, you get to blossom, you get to just multiply, you get to do greater things, you get to inspire other people, you get to make a difference in the world through your work, through your intelligence, through your skill, your creativity, and all of that. So definitely that is what inspires me. But more than anything, I'm inspired by every progress in my life. Every achievement in my life inspires me. It inspires me to do more. All right, that's it. Okay. What is your best physical feature? I think I've had this question quite a number of times. So my best feature is my smile.